Cross your fingers. Thing I would say, even though it was probably in the 90s. And as for Sonic X, I feel like it captured the essence of the character, the speed of the character. Sure, there was the human character, but I really didn't care for him, and I'm sure none of us do. But as it stands, I feel like it did a good job with the characters. Again, they followed up with the games, which seem to follow off that. I would say they're more, but you know, they have the same gist to it. And the movie, probably I'd say one of the best adaptations of Sonic we've gotten for what we had to work with. If they had to go with the human world, that's probably the best way to do it. Better than Sonic X did, I would say. That's just my opinion. Anyway, though, that being said, we're going to do Sonic. We're also doing Super Sonic as well. There's a bunch of people showing up, so I will get to those. This is going to be an interesting one. I will be starting with base 1 Sonic and then going into Super. If there's any other version of Sonic, if there's any other version of Sonic, obviously I didn't know about it. Just checking my chat here. Let's switch my sound up real quick. Brandon says hello. Williams says, would you consider making Red Sun Superman? I'll put down there. It might be already requested, but I'll put it on there. When will Impulse Young Justice in 3 come out? I don't know. I don't know how far it is on the list because it's so big. Like the list is already taking up like 2 to 3 pages. Hi Laurie. Flash says for shout out September, could you make Matt Pat? Okay, Gamer Theory. If that's a YouTuber, I have to look at what he does, and if it is, and if I don't like his stuff, I'll take a pass on that. Would you consider making the Batman Cavalier? Sure, or Cavalier? I think it's Cavalier. Yeah, sure. I haven't even heard of that one, but I'll add him. Been wondering if you could make Harley Quinn from the Birds of Prey movie. I think that's already been requested, mate. But yeah, let's do Sonic. So, starting off where I'm at. I'm looking at him. I'm gonna actually start with his hairdo because he's got this slicked back design of his hair, and obviously spikes will be used for Super Sonic. But first things first, his hairdo or his quills, all slicked back. He's got that jagged spike to it as well. Ooh, kind of like Golden Glider. That's a good close one. Because they have to be 3 separate quills also, but you're not really going to get that, so that's probably the best you do. The rear option is Mad Harriet, but Mad Harriet is like... it's a bit more wide, and I don't want that approach. So I'd say Golden Glider may be the best. The blue, I'd say, is your... It's not a bright... We'll go with a basic blue for him. Let me just look at the head pieces now, helmets, if there's anything there. Nothing that I'd say that would really go for, so this is probably the best bet. It might be a bit long, but it's the best we will work with, really. But it still fits in that speeder vibe. Let's keep on going through this. Make Batwing from DC Comics. Would you consider making Count Virgo in his Batman? Wait, make Batwing from the DC Comics. How can you make? Oh, I get Batwing as a character. Sure. Count Virgo in his Batman the anime 8 series. Sure. Let's see now. The head. It's got the Let's take a look real quick. Got the snout. We got the eyes. Let's start off with a basic head for now. I feel like we only custom head 37 to add the snout piece. So that's gonna have some, at least it's gonna have big bulging for the white eyes. The head itself is blue, we'll go blue for now. And then going on to the face plate, which will be, well, should I say the mouth section, is that desert, like, sandy color. It might be gold, the goldish color for him, but it's a bit more of a sandy color as well. I'll go with the sand, I think. Yeah, it's a bit more on there. Wrinkle section black. And then we express the eyes a bit wider. Let's go into preset heads as we look at this. Oh, that's probably the best you're gonna get it. In my opinion, anyway. Just scrolling through these. Yeah, I think that's a good choice for Sonic head. How are you today? I'm good. Would you consider? Yeah, I did that one summit to date. Let's see. Scroll on down to the. There goes the air freshener, and checking on the. There are some like back spikes, but they're not that much. But we'll see what we can do. So attachments. Scroll on down. I think that might get rid of the hair. So maybe I'll keep it simplistic. Because I'm afraid if I add another piece it might get rid of the hairdo. And also don't make him too bushy. So the arms are going to be basic blue. And then you've got white for his gloves. And the torso. You could use the bunny suit one because they have like a furry chest. I'm gonna go that approach. It's gonna be a bit pink though. What's it gonna do? So scroll on down, see if we've got any orbs. I mean that's a bit closer, but it's scales really. I guess I would choose this because it looks more show accurate. That's just me. You have to avoid the scale thing, but it does make him look more heroic, stoic if you're gonna go that approach. Wish we had the teddy bear one, because that'd be useful too. But teddy bear would also be pink torso. What does the man bat give us? I think it's a bit darker, yeah. It looks more like their original design on the trailer of the movie. I don't think Pride will be good either. So I think the one I had was pretty much perfect. But just looking for this just to be certain, because you never know. Yeah, I was right. So we are using Copperhead's torso. Like that, and blue it up. There you go. Hip piece also blue for obvious reasons. And then the leg section, he's gonna have his boots on, or his shoes, which are obviously red. They're more or less shoes, but they're iconic to Sonic, so yeah. Boot legs, please. Top section blue, lower section red. We'll just check these to see if there's anything we can work with, but I doubt it. Yeah, this is, again, I was right about this. So that was no surprise there. Let's get back to the chat real quick. Make Captain Marvel in her endgame look. Might be not requested. Would you make, let's go above the, make Shadow, got it. Would you consider making the Riddler and his Batman telltale? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Do you know one of the original concepts for the first Sonic game shows that Sonic was originally meant to have a human love interest named Madonna? No, I didn't know that. Shayor says, LOL, slow down, Flash, he can't do every custom at once. Yeah, that is also true. But to be fair, I'll keep spamming them, so I get them in order. It's the fairest way. Do a list, go in order what I get. And everyone has to wait their turn, it's the best I can do. But we are getting more details of the Skywalker game coming out, and the more details we get, the more closer we're getting, so... And when that happens, I'll have to scrap the entire list and start fresh. So you guys can, if you want to re-request any customs I haven't made, or, you know, I can redo any custom I've already made in this game franchise, you can always do that. But we'll get to there when we get to there. So hearts, we're going to go with blue for Sonic for obvious reasons again. Teal, standard health. Voice, we'll go with a young voice for. Sometimes he's got a mature voice, sometimes he's got a young voice, all depends on your opinion of the character. But I feel, yeah, these voices are too high. I think like a voice 4 is more suited for the character. Stars, obviously, basic speed, animation, cool character. Going on to the abilities, tap square for the fight. I need to go back to personality real quick to make him a super speedster. There we go. And we need to go to the abilities. Tap square for the fighting, hold square, lunge attack is a... Let's try 2. Yeah, 2 makes more sense. Going on to the circle. Sonic is smart. What else? Horse field. I want to say... Let's go to explosive attack, because I feel like he's a bit... No, I was going to say then due to the vibrations he would have like an explosive attack. Let me just try that again. Maybe that. I feel like he would like use his speed energy, kind of like Flash, and then put it in there to break glass if he wanted to. Detective vision or detective mode, I would say no. Yeah, yes and no, because yeah, he's been dealing with Dr. Eggman for years, so he would probably have a hack first. But I think that it's not one that he's smart to sort to like, you know, turn the robot off, because that's one of Tails' thing. He just like goes super fast and then destroys that. Like that's how I see it. So anyway, though, that being said, I feel like that's how it works there. But so that knowledge, I'm going with explosion style 05, and that will be a sonar attack. Done there. Hold circle will be what we got going on here. Let's try destroy mode. What's the first one? A lot. I think the first one has to be able to have his joke side to it, so I'll put that in there. For the destroy mode. Expand will be a hyper jump as well as a double jump. Some of his speed ability, jump dash obviously in there. Skill set. I won't say gravel gun, I'll get to the chat just now. Let's see where I'm at. Hi, Myrim. Hi, Juan. Again, I forgot Juan. Again, it's been a while since you were here, so sorry if I haven't answered your names. So, can you make Brawl Stars character? Is that what he's from? Stars character? Or was it Brawl Stars character? I don't... Just say what the character is and what he's from. Hey, yeah. Okay, let's see. Schwa says, do any of you have any idea when the new Star Wars game is releasing? Sorry for asking. No, the date has not been released yet. I have heard they are going to have about 500 characters, which is going to be fun. Is that more than any characters they've had in the game? Because I can't think... Normally it's 200 odd, isn't it? If that's not... Is that, like, not including DLC? Is that what you're saying? But yeah. Technology access, again, that's more Tails' thing. Acrobat more fun, obviously Sonic's thing. Scroll on down. I can buy the Smash Walls, but not super strong. He's not that strong. I'll take more on the Super Sonic with that stuff, which I'll get to. Cloakmaster's no, Beam Reflection no. X-ray vision goggles, again, more Tails' thing. Goon Command no, tracking yes, I can buy that. Graffiti, again, I buy that for Sonic. Illumination stealth. And there we go. Basic information, hero character, wouldn't join any of these guys, and we have ourselves Sonic. I don't think he has a tail, from my knowledge. And if he does, it's a very small one. But there it is, base Sonic. Not bad on my attempt. So all I've got to do is redo this, change his hair. Yeah, it looks more yellow and gold, in my opinion. But I get what they're trying to go for. The head. Still got this thing there. Then the arms. Gold, yellow, sorry. Torso. Whoop, whoop. Yellow it up. Hit piece. There is no yellow, we got Trickster then. Like so, and then the legs. Alright, also gonna give him some effects to go with it now. Let's see, personality. Now, Sonic is still a fast character, but I feel like Super Sonic has a different way of doing it. It's more like he's more stoic and heroic, so he's a bit slower. Like, you see him descending on high, and then he zooms off. While base Sonic seems to zoom off willy-nilly. That's how I see it anyway. So that I'm gonna give him a bit more calm and control. I'll take him a bit serious. I feel like cool is a way to go with. Normal is that. Yeah, I'll go with cool. I think that's a good way to look at it, because he's more in control and stuff. Not that Sonic's in control. Well, to be honest, I don't think Sonic is always in control of his actions, because like he's a bit of a gung-ho character. Well, in Super Sonic Storm, he's a bit more, you know, contained. So yeah, that being said, now for his abilities. Lunge attack is a free now for obvious reasons, because he's basically a powerful force of energy that can burst through anything. Let's see, we have a force field, I'll buy that. Something like the Aura of the Emeralds. Looking at these force field styles, we've got this one, 2, 3, 4. Well, I like this one, this seems to suit Supersonic a bit more. And the energy is like a white, so this is probably white, or a yellow. I think it's more of a white, because of the colour variety, I like to have that. And then hold circle. I would imagine he would have some type of beam attack, or something like that. That's just me. Again, I know Supersonic likes to charge through things, but you know, variety's good. So I guess I'll have some sort of energy beam for him, because like he's got the power of 7 emeralds. Surely he's got to have some sort of energy beam out of that. So 4. I guess a. Oh, I don't want to use yellow because that's kind of obvious. So I'll go with a blue beam if you want. I mean, go with whatever color you wish. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Supersonic in action. I think I know his most popular color is yellow, but we've got yellow on the body, so I want variety. So as a callback to his first form, you know, we'll have stick blue. That'll be a heat beam if you want it there. He'll also have flight now, so switch it to flight. Then the skill sets, and then I'll do the effects, and there we go. Acrobat wall climbing, telekinesis, I'll come back to that. Super strength is added now. Chlorokinesis, come back to that. Beam deflection is a definite. X-ray vision, I'll come back to that. Graffiti, I'm going to remove because he's a bit more calmer now and getting any control of his, like I said before. Hazard protection, I would buy. Stealth, illumination. I wouldn't say he's not like Superman. I mean, he's like, I'm not gonna say, what the hell? He's like a Super Saiyan, like, you know, because basically I think Sonic kind of ripped it up a bit with the seven mystical items and then the Super Saiyan appearance thing. Telekinesis, I guess that's debatable. You can add it if you want to. It's up to you. For me, I'm not going to, because I want to keep him still have flaws. Because look at him, he's already got like a bunch of powers. He's quite good enough as he is. Basic information, hero character, wouldn't of these guys, and then of course last but not least, I guess I'll keep the name as it is. I will add the effects, and we're good. And for me, like I said, I'm gonna add them as blue. You can have them as any color you want. I'm just gonna try and have a callback to his previous form. So I'm going for a bright blue in mine. Style 3. There we go, and we have ourselves a Supersonic, who's more of a flyer than he is a speedster. But to be fair, flying is faster. And let's see, get back to the chat. I heard the Mandalorian is going to be in the game. Cool, makes sense. The video is glitching. Really? Well, this video is glitching. Or the footage, are you talking about something else? If so, I apologize for the glitching, because I don't see it on my end. But I probably have to rewatch the footage to find out. Yeah, so about DLC, there will be about 500 playable characters in the game. In the Satan cartoon comic is a member of the resistance group called the Freedom. Alright, as long as it's good. I'm assuming it was like a little brief glitch, but it came back in. In the Satan's cartoon Sonic is a member of the resistance group called the is a member of the resistance group called the Freedom Fighters, with the goal to defeat Robotnik and return the planet to Mobius back to the former state. Okay. Showing off the abilities real quick. Tap square for the fighting, hold square lunge attack, tap circle is the force field, correct his friends, hold circle is his energy beam, and you've got flight and of course his hyper jump as well as flight and his effects. But yeah, there is the Supersonic. Again, he's a bit slower, but it kind of makes sense because he's more stoic and holy, you get the idea. He's like, instead of gotta go fast, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is Supersonic and Sonic as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, that good stuff, hit that notification bell right in the corner down below. So stay tuned for all LEGO DC Supersonic custom builds and various content of other content on my channel. Join us next time as I continue on the custom LEGO DC Supersonic custom builds, where I'll be doing next time another form of Crazy Jane, continuing on her mini-series, as I can see on, because I'm trying to flip-flop between these. So up next is another form of Crazy Jane, don't know which one, but you'll know when the video comes out. Also, upcoming Q&A, also on the way, so haven't already, make sure to put your questions in the upcoming Q&A for 1,500 subscribers, coming at the end of this month, so stay tuned for that. And also, that being me, I think that's about everything. I need to wrap up here. Yeah, let me just check the list. So this was a normal custom. The next custom is a light custom, like I said, which is Crazy Jane's form. And after Crazy Jane's form, it will be Monitor from Arrowverse. Okay, that's the plan on the normal list. So yeah, see you guys up for that. So like I said, you know the order. It is Crazy Jane form, and then on the next after that will be Monitor from Arrowverse. So stay tuned for those ones. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, like always. I really do appreciate it. And like always, peace.